Great morning, Aries, Divine and Grateful Risings. How are y'all doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome to this week's ClariTEA Coaching Call. I came on a few minutes early because I'm trying something new, y'all. I'm trying something new, and we're going to see how this goes. So this will be my test run for how I will be doing the ClariTEA coaching calls moving forward. Instead of going live in the Facebook group, I'm actually going to be recording these on here so that I'll be able to edit them in a different type of way. So I hope y'all are doing well and that this week is going fantastic for you. I have not been live this week. As most of y'all know, I have not been doing this morning's message, but I will be returning back to that on Monday. I'm just doing the stuff that is for the coaching community, for the community this week, and then I'll be back with some additional program changes next week. But let's get to it. The ClariTEA coaching calls are not going to change. They will still be Tuesday through Fridays. Fire signs, of course, are on Tuesday. So y'all up first. So let's see what is going on for y'all. I hope y'all are enjoying your holiday week. Let's see what is going on for my Aries people next week. We're not even going to look at the bottom of the deck. Let's get a card. Overall energy this week for Aries and see what is going on for you. Y'all, I don't know how this shows up in the community. But hopefully it shows up where they can click on the link or see that it's live. I'm not really sure. Let's see. Come on, Spirit. See, I'm telling y'all, Aries, let me just say, I don't have a lot of Aries. I don't have any Aries in my chart, actually, y'all. But your energy this week, intuition and downloads. And let me just tell y'all, okay, one of the reasons that I have taken off this week and is really just to allow this to happen for me. Intuition, downloads, trusting myself, listening to wisdom, listening to guidance, letting Padre God pour into me. So this week is going to be importante to make sure that you're listening to yourself, right? Trusting yourself. We are receiving a lot of messages. Scorpio season was heavy on the downloads, the messages that are coming in from Spirit Nim. So this week, you're really going to be called to trust your intuition and understand and write things down as well, Aries. Let's see what your spirituals are trying to tell you. Okay, let's start off with what y'all want to use. Child, we getting a lot of messages. I can tell you that. A lot of messages about change. A lot. Which ones? We're going to do these first. Okay. So we're going to do a 9-card spread. We're going to see what our intuition is trying to tell us this week, Aries. We'll see what downloads you're getting, what kind of wisdom Spirit Nim are trying to give you. Okay. They said get these cards first. Oh, let's do it. Let's get to it. So let's see what we got going on, and then we'll clarify. Child, my nose started itching. Thank y'all. Travel, bottom of the deck. So some of you may be traveling. We'll see if it comes back out for you. Okay, some of y'all, maybe you getting that wisdom letting you know that it's time for you to move, relocate, move into a different position, something like that. Let's see what's happening. Overall energy, and then we'll clarify these for Aries for this week. What do we have first? Oh, we have dark thoughts that are coming in first. Look at this labyrinth. So I feel like some of us are shaking off this energy this week, Aries. I feel like if you've been having any kind of negative thoughts, negative thinking, your spirituals are trying to tell you that it's time to get out of that energy, right? Maybe you've been focusing on the wrong things, because this is coming up in the reason for the reading, right? So maybe you've been focusing on negativity, maybe things like are triggering you to think about times or people, places, situations that were not necessarily the happiest for you. Some of y'all, this is, of course, it looks like a maze. So maybe your mind is racing, mind is running, okay? And look at the shadow. Look, that's that shadow energy. So especially as we're stepping out of Scorpio season, today is the last day of Scorpio season. So as we're stepping out of Scorpio season, this is definitely like us, that final push to look at anything, reflect on anything, any shadow energy, any shadow work that we need to do in order to let that go and move forward to the next season, to move forward to what's next. Because baby, let me tell you something good. This energy, Scorpio season, ain't been no joke, okay? Ain't been no joke. So some of you, you may find yourself repetitively thinking these negative thoughts, dark thoughts, whatever you need to do to pull yourself out of there. I get it, because I had a little period where I was doing that even just yesterday, and I had to just start praying, child, and talking to Padre God. Woo! We have loss that is coming in next, Aries. So focusing on the look, this could be related to an event, of course. This is giving a little bit of, is given 2 of Wands and 3 of Wands. So some of you might be just focusing on the negative. Maybe you could have lost out on something recently, and that may have you a little triggered. This is coming up in the past position, y'all. And so your mind might be focusing on an L that you took, or maybe you think something was a loss and it really was not. It was really for your betterment, for your gain. So this could be definitely could be an event that you could be replaying over and over in your life, but maybe you had to watch someone or let someone walk away. You could have been in a round and round situation with this person, like a maze, like they just said, a rat in a maze. Child, look, and it feels like you finally found, you may have had to let somebody go and let someone sail away into the sunset, child, and that might be what set you free. What's coming up in the present? But that's too many cards. What's coming up in the present position? Told y'all, Aries, I feel like this week you are letting go. We're not just talking about having to let go and watch someone sail off into the sunset so your energy can be right, so you can be in alignment. You might have had to, like, if this is not a person that you're releasing, this could definitely be like these negative thoughts, realizing that maybe you've been in a little bit of a funk. Maybe you've been kind of just like focusing on negative energy, negative thoughts, and then seeing that manifest maybe physically. So I feel like this week, because this is an energy card, so I feel like you're releasing this energy. You're releasing these thoughts. You're no longer focusing on whatever this is. You stepping through new doors. There's like, you're closing the doors on some things. You're opening the doors to something else. New beginnings. This could be new relationships. This could be friends. And it feels like this little puppy back here it might be somebody still trying to nip at your heels or trying to trigger you into continuing to think about those certain things. Don't fall for it, okay? Don't fall for it. I feel like they're like Spirit and them are highlighting a path. They're highlighting the path, the way out, how to help you release this these feelings, these thoughts, or whatever this is. What's the outcome? And then we'll clarify it and see what else is going on for y'all. They definitely may be showing you what doors need to be closed and what doors need to be, like, what doors are going to be open for you. And also, Aries, it feels like Spirit, like Padre God may be coming in and closing some doors and saying that's it. Like something may be dead, done, over with, because it could have been creating this round around situation for you. And in order for you to go through the next door successfully, level up, and that's something we've been talking about. In order to level up, yeah, some doors Padre God gonna shut. And you know, when he shut a door, can't nobody open it. And when he opened a door, can't nobody close it. Okay, let's see what else. What's the outcome for Aries? That's too many cards. Let's see if we can get one card. Let me shuffle. Every day I'm shuffling. Aries, I will tell y'all, it feels like this is some shake back energy for y'all as well. Like Scorpio season really put us to the test insofar as dealing with old things, old patterns. We have conflict, okay, that is coming in as your next card. Let's see. So you have conflict. This was crazy. Look at these shit. This is giving Six of Swords as well. Ain't it funny that you have, because this is giving a little bit of Six of Swords as well. You have two different, if you, how y'all want me to say that? Okay, Aries, so here's the thing. We're talking about the energy for next week, right? So if you don't let this energy go, it's going to create additional turmoil, conflict within yourself. Spirit and them are trying to guide you away from something. Six of Swords. Like this could be someone who's argumentative, right? This round and round card that we have in the reason for the reading. There's no reason this week to be going round and round with someone, whether this is conversations, I think you're also like, you may be realizing how it's just round and round. It's a no-win situation. So instead of continuing to, like, your intuition is saying, look, you can't win this one. So we just gonna let it be what it is. You don't have to fuss, fight, argue with people. It's like, let them be who they are and walk away from conflict. Okay. This is giving, like I said, the 2 + 4. This is giving 6 of Swords. Like, Spirit and them are trying to guide you out of any unnecessary conflicts and challenges. You may feel like there's a necessary conversation or somebody you need to say something to, and it may cause a little bit of conflict. It may cause a difficult situation, but it may, like, you may have it, maybe some of you having to tell somebody, child, I got to go. Like, I can't stay here. This is not working for me, whatever the case is. Like, you may have to say that. You may have to speak up and tell somebody there's an opportunity that you want to take, and that's going to shut the door or maybe create a tower moment for somebody, child. But you got to do what's best for you, Aries. Let's see. Let's clarify this dark thoughts. What are the dark thoughts about? Do what, y'all? Child, we ain't got time for these dark thoughts to be manifesting. Okay, here we go. I told y'all it was giving little bit of 2 of Wands and 3 of Wands, and the 2 of Wands is coming up. Telling y'all, some of you, and this is clarifying the dark thoughts card, y'all. So some of y'all, the first thing I just heard them say, I can't help but wait. I don't know. Trey Songz. Anyway, I don't know why that song came up, but it feels like you're planning, there's something that you have to do in order to escape your present reality, in order to escape being on the hamster wheel, is what they're giving with this, like this labyrinth, right? And maybe your shadow, maybe you, like a part of you is scared to go on this new adventure, right? But it's like, but look, wouldn't you rather go on a new adventure with the 2 of Wands than continuing to do the same thing? And it's like, no, you're not gonna know all the twists and turns. You're not gonna know everything you need to do. But I feel like you need to go on this adventure, because it feels like it's only for some of y'all, like your shadow is what's coming through and trying to get you to be afraid to take on these new tasks or go on this, like, go in a new direction, something like that, child. Like, and that's what's creating this conflict, is because your shadow is trying to tell you, like, it's bringing fear, it's bringing, because it looks like there's a storm back here and everything. That's giving a little tower energy, and it's like your fears are trying to make you afraid because you can't see what's coming. But child, you need to go anyway. Look at the difference in these cards. It's like light and dark, right? This is, if your light is leading, you know that the sun is always going to shine. Yes, you're going to go through storms. Yes, you're going to go through conflict and challenges, but this week you have an opportunity to really see what's like, see the sunrise, see what's on the horizon, and not be afraid of it. You're going to have to take this first step. It feels like you may just be kind of afraid of it. That could be the dark thoughts that are coming up, because you don't know, because it's a little fearful when you're getting ready to do something that you've never done. You may be feeling like you're losing out on something if you decide to walk away from something, let something go, but you're really not. Clarify this lost card. Telling y'all, the Chariot. It's time to make a move this week, Aries. Remember, we talked about travel. The Chariot is a card of travel. Some of you, you're turning your back on the past this week and deciding to go on a new adventure so that you can make progress, so that you can feel successful, feel victorious. Child, you're gonna have to make this move, and it may seem a little scary. You may feel like, in the beginning, it may feel like you taking an L, but your intuitionals, your spirit names message are literally telling you, like, look, this is the move. This is what's gonna create success. This is what's gonna help you to overcome these obstacles. Whatever this is that you're letting go of, initially it may feel like you're taking an L, but you're not. You simply letting go to receive something better. Okay, and you got to continue to remember that and think like that as well. And again, whenever you're taking a first step towards something, and I feel like this week that you're trusting your intuition. And Aries, whenever you're taking a first step towards something, child, it's a little scary. It's scary because you have to trust in the unknown. You may feel like, am I going left, right, up, down? Child, we don't be knowing, but this is why you just got to trust God to lead you in the direction that he's taking you in, and keep it moving. Okay, but no, it's not the easiest thing. Come on, Spirit. It's not the easiest thing to do. But once you take the first step, message, guess what? The next ones become even easier. And this is where we headed to the Nine of Pentacles, okay, Aries? So listen, for some of you, you're letting go so that you can have true freedom. Whatever's been holding you back, whatever's been keeping you bound, in bondage, oppressed, suppressed, all that, like you're letting that go so that you can truly experience the life that you want, deserve, and desire. Because it feels like this is, look at this little fella. He got the little thing. It feels like he finally is free. He's finally untethered. He's finally letting go. I wasn't shooting y'all the bird. My bad, y'all. Let me put these cards. I was not shooting them the bird. Anyway, it's like he's finally letting go. He's letting go of what's not serving him. He's letting go of fears. Child, give them over to Padre God. You're going to be all right. Because what we want, some of you, this could be codependency. I know we don't have the devil out here, but this is giving an energy of finally releasing the things that were keeping you held down, that were attachments, these dark thoughts, these old fears, these old paradigms, these old like ways of thinking and being. Child, we letting that go, okay? We letting that go so that we can actually follow our joy, our happiness, and have true peace in our spirituals, right? Y'all know I ain't got my eyes on, so I can't see the clock. So it feels like letting go of whatever this is actually going to bring in victory and success for you. And your intuition is guiding you towards this fulfillment, Nine of Pentacles, this happiness, wealth. And look at the water on this card compared to the water. We finna clarify this conflict. It's like, you know, the hardest thing is to choose us. Some of you, that's what you're doing. You're letting go of anything because of everything, because you're choosing you. You're choosing to let go of conflict, no longer fighting yourself about what feels good for you, what's the best for you. I receive that for y'all, Aries. Like, this is the end of a challenging cycle. Let me just say this. And it's like the door is open. Spirit them just waiting on you to step through it this week, child. Y'all gonna have to step through this door, okay? You're gonna have to step through this door. Period. Come on, King of Pentacles, as your final word of guidance, right? Look, y'all been trying to build foundations. You've been trying to create stability in your life. And what's happening is this is the open door to stability. This is the open door to freedom. This is the open door to wealth, okay? But you got to stop fighting yourself and stop fighting Padre God about this. It's going to take some courage with the lion that's showing up here, but you can do this. This is about your ambition, where you truly want to. And maybe that's the thing. Y'all know we be in conflict with ourselves, right? Because we can know we want something. We can want this Nine of Pentacles, these solid foundations, wealth, financial freedom, time freedom. But we will fight against it rather than going with it, right? So this week, Aries, I want to encourage you to start building this foundation of trust within yourself, right? Stop fighting yourself about what you know you truly want for yourself. Spirit and them are offering an open door, an opportunity for you to really step in and have the things that you truly want. And this feels like a freedom reading for y'all. I might go back and name it that. This feels like a freedom reading for you. So this is the first step towards your financial freedom, towards your independence, towards, you know, the things that the life you really truly want to have. But it's going to take, you have something you're going to have to release and let go of. And again, it may feel like a loss in the beginning, but it's really not a loss, okay? It really is just the first step to truly have what you want, deserve, and desire, okay? And that's it, Aries. Lord, I hope this helps somebody. Let go of the fears. That's the dark thoughts. Let go of the fears. Trust your intuition. You being divinely guided. And Spirit and them ain't going to just leave you out here messed up. You just got to trust yourself, okay? That's it, Aries. Listen, y'all, hydrate your soul and things. Drink your water. Say your gratitude. Have a fantastic and amazing week in purpose and on purpose. And I love y'all in real life. I'll see y'all on next week's ClariTEA Coaching Call. All right? Bye, y'all.